So as we get closer to the finale of Season 9 of The Walking Dead, a lot of people have been speculating who is going to die in the finale. If you're familiar with the comics, you know what's coming, but if you're not, I'm not going to spoil it in this video. All that is to say, a lot of people have their speculations and theories and reasons for those theories, but I'm going to throw out one that I haven't heard a whole lot of people talking about. Let's get into it. Hey YouTubers, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. So first and foremost, before we get into the death theory, which you could probably tell from the thumbnail of this video, a lot of people have been talking about the potential relationship between Connie and Daryl, because Daryl hasn't had any real romantic relationship in The Walking Dead over the last 9 years, and this character Connie seems to be perfect for him. Daryl doesn't talk much, she doesn't talk at all, so it's kind of a match made in heaven. And you can see the relationship blooming over the last couple episodes. They obviously respect each other, and I feel like Daryl might be having feelings for her. The Hollywood Reporter threw out a theory about this just a couple of weeks ago, and Norman Reedus himself retweeted that article. Maybe he's priming people, maybe he's getting people ready to see that this is now the main relationship for Daryl in the future. It seems to work on screen. I hope they explore it a little bit more. Of course, a lot of people might suggest that they would kill Connie, because if Daryl has any feelings, or if he likes anybody, respects anybody, or whatever, the show has a nasty history of killing off that character just to make Daryl that much sadder, you know? You had the whole thing with Sophia in Season 2, then with Beth in Season 5, and then also the way he reacted got Glenn killed, which not only affected Maggie, it also affected Rick and also Daryl. So you can see how they've been messing with him over the last 8 years or so of this show. But it is time to finally give this character some kind of romantic interest, something to keep him fighting, and something to make him the main person in the show. If Andrew Lincoln's not coming back, Lauren Cohen is out the door, and then you also have Denai Guerrera also going away, leaving only him and Melissa McCarthy. So who is going to have to die in order to make this relationship plausible? And it's simple. It's Kelly, Connie's sister, the person who talks for her, the person who is closer in bond with Connie than anyone else. And as far as we know, Connie hasn't lost anything greatly at this point that would make her broken as a character. Who better than the character that we saw in the last episode going out of her way to talk to Tara, talking about how she's nervous about her sister not coming back and she needs to find something to do. She needs to be useful. And if you're familiar with the comics, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but you know that being useful, willing to help people is not going to get you any favors when you're in the fair, because there's something incredibly big coming, and Alpha is going to take advantage of people in that mindset. So I really feel like Kelly's character is on the chopping block, but for good reason, because if they allow Connie to break down emotionally, not being able to deal with the loss of her sister, then you can have Daryl swoop in and talk to her. Some really heart-to-heart moments with very few words, a lot of writing, just kind of the communication that we've been seeing over the last couple episodes, trying to talk her down from whatever cliff that she remains on after this happens to her. That would solidify their relationship, and it would make the audience care about what happens to these two and whether or not they get romantically involved. So that's my theory. My big death theory, no one sees coming, and is going to have a lot more emotional impact than it would if you just simply killed off Kelly as a character. Making these two characters, especially a character like Daryl, the main lead for this show now, and an OG from season 1, finally get a relationship romantically with another character, and it's brought about by the death of another character that his romantic counterpart is greatly attached to. I could see a huge benefit from that, and I can see all of that pain and suffering Daryl has gone through over the last couple years of this show really come back to help him, help this relationship, and help these two get involved and together in season 10. So what are your thoughts on this, guys? I really like this idea. I love the idea of Daryl getting into a relationship, and I love the fact that The Walking Dead is good now. My gosh. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. And also go down to the description section below, hit that link, and go follow me on Twitter if you want to talk to me about The Walking Dead or anything that I cover on this channel or my other channel, anything else at all. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's been real.